King Charles has reportedly insisted that Prince Harry undergo a paternity test, as he believes that Major James Hewitt might be his biological father. This comes amid growing pressure to exclude Harry from his will. Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for more British royal family news. King Charles faces mounting pressure to cut his estranged son, Prince Harry, from his will. Insider sources reveal that during his recent trip to the UK, Harry had hoped for a more substantial and heartfelt conversation with his father. Instead, their encounter was limited to a polite 30-minute exchange. Although Charles was moved by Harry's visit, Queen Camilla and Prince William have cautioned him to tread carefully. Camilla and William are advocating for Charles to exclude Harry from any royal inheritance, perceiving the Sussexes as attention seekers who cannot be trusted. After a long 10-hour flight from California to see his ailing father, Harry sought to mend their relationship during this challenging time. However, their meeting was described as awkward and strained, leaving Harry feeling both hurt and dismissed. It seems the king prefers to keep a safe distance, even if it means pushing Harry away. Sources indicate that Charles feels no obligation to leave anything to Harry or to Meghan Markle, Harry's wife, after they stepped back from royal duties in 2020. A saga steeped in intrigue continues to linger over Prince Harry's true parentage, casting a shadow over his bond with King Charles. The estranged Duke of Sussex has faced the sting of his father's hurtful comments regarding these rumors. Following Queen Elizabeth's death, Charles has reportedly taken a decisive step. Rumors suggest he has demanded that Harry undergo a paternity test to finally uncover the truth. Amid the solemnity of the late monarch's funeral, Harry and Meghan found themselves caught in the royal whirlwind. It was during this time that the newly crowned king approached Harry, delicately addressing the sensitive topic of his lineage. Palace whispers indicate that Charles is determined to clarify the mysteries surrounding Harry's parentage, exploring long-held speculations that Major James Hewitt, Princess Diana's former lover, may be the key to understanding Harry's fiery red hair and rebellious spirit traits that starkly contrast with his father's serious demeanor. However, the quest for truth carries significant implications. Charles seeks certainty, as the royal family cannot bestow their treasures upon someone who may not share their bloodline. The inheritance of royal jewels, estates, and other assets hinges on this clarity. Insiders suggest that Harry's estranged father may demand more than just a paternity test. Harry himself confronts these lingering rumors in his forthcoming memoir, set to hit the shelves soon. In a recently released excerpt, he recounts the cruel jokes his father would make, casting doubt on his lineage. The prince's words resonate with pain and frustration as he grapples with his identity, questioning whether he is truly the Prince of Wales and if Charles is indeed his father. The laughter that accompanied these jests only deepened the wound, especially given the swelling rumors about Major Hewitt's potential role in his conception. Harry vehemently refutes these rumors, accusing the media of perpetuating them for their own entertainment. He insists that his mother did not meet Hewitt until after his birth, dismissing any suggestion of his involvement in his conception. Yet conflicting accounts arise, with Hewitt claiming he met Diana a year after Harry's birth, while royal author Nicholas Davies suggests that Hewitt was seen within the walls of Kensington Palace. In 1983, Diana herself harbored doubts, suspecting that Hewitt might be more likely to be Harry's father than Charles. The tangled web of their relationships and the timeline of their encounters only serve to intensify the uncertainty. Already grappling with a fractured father-son relationship, Charles and Harry find themselves in a state of profound estrangement. Allegations of racism, the explosive Netflix docuseries, and Harry's upcoming memoir have further strained their already delicate bond. The pursuit of truth may reveal more than just biological connections. It could unravel the very fabric of their relationship. Meanwhile, King Charles is gearing up for a significant boost as he prepares for a demanding tour of Australia. Despite ongoing discussions about whether the Commonwealth nation should become a republic, a recent poll suggests that 1 in 4 Australians has developed a more favorable opinion of the monarch since his ascension to the throne, with only a small percentage, 1 in 12, expressing a less positive view. This upcoming tour marks a crucial moment for King Charles, as it will be his first major international visit since being diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer earlier this year. It also marks his first trip to Australia since his coronation in May 2023. Notably, the King's journey comes at a time when the topic of Australia becoming a republic has resurfaced, though public sentiment on the issue has notably shifted. In the latest survey, only about a third of Australians believe the country should move toward republicanism. This figure is a decline from the 1999 national referendum, where over 45% of voters favored a republic. At that time, nearly 55% of the population voted to remain a constitutional monarchy, with an impressive 95% voter turnout. Despite the political debate, King Charles has made it clear that he harbors no ill will toward those advocating for a republic. He has openly expressed his deep love for Australia and stressed that the future of the nation is for Australians to decide. His remarks have helped to soften some of the tension between Republican campaigners and the monarchy, with his approach reflecting a more modern, hands-off stance on the issue. The king returned to his royal duties at the end of April, just 2 months after Buckingham Palace confirmed his cancer diagnosis. The diagnosis had led him to take a temporary step back from his responsibilities to undergo treatment. His health battle has been a closely followed aspect of his reign so far, with the public showing concern for both him and other members of the royal family. In March, the Princess of Wales also stepped away from public duties after announcing her own cancer diagnosis. Nevertheless, King Charles appears determined to continue fulfilling his royal duties. The monarch and Queen Camilla are set to visit key locations, including Sydney, Canberra, and Samoa, during their 11-day autumn tour. The trip is expected to be grueling, with the king set to cover 30,000 miles during this period. The significance of the tour cannot be understated, as it marks a pivotal point in the king's role as a global statesman, particularly for the Commonwealth. While on tour, King Charles will pause his weekly cancer treatments for the duration of the trip. His treatment will continue until October 18, when the tour begins, and he will resume it immediately upon his return to the UK. This decision underscores the king's commitment to his role despite the personal health challenges he faces. This visit will be the king's first major trip abroad since June, when he traveled to Normandy to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings, another momentous occasion. His current tour, however, carries even more weight due to its political and personal significance. Australia remains one of the 14 Commonwealth nations where King Charles is still the head of state, and his relationship with the country continues to evolve. Moreover, as the head of the Commonwealth, a group that now includes 56 independent countries, his leadership is vital in maintaining the unity and relevance of this global association. Despite his health concerns, King Charles remains popular within the United Kingdom. According to data from Statista, approximately 63% of Britons hold a favorable opinion of him, while only 29% view him unfavorably. This level of public support suggests that, at least in Britain, the king's personal struggles have not diminished his standing with the people. As King Charles embarks on this challenging journey, his visit to Australia will be closely watched by both royalists and republicans alike. The tour is expected to be a defining moment in his reign, highlighting both his resilience in the face of personal adversity and his dedication to fulfilling his royal duties. Whether this trip will sway public opinion further in his favor or reignite the Republican debate remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: King Charles is not shying away from the challenges that lie ahead. Thank you for watching until the end. Please do share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates.